No schools for the rest of the week. That's great, and it's Thanksgiving, and they always have an animated movie for Thanksgiving. I swear, they always do, and this year, it's another DreamWorks film. I swear, when Thanksgiving comes around, DreamWorks makes an animated film. I swear they do. Penguins of Madagascar. This is a spin-off of the Madagascar trilogy, which is a decent series. The first one's good, the second one sucked, the third one was alright. I was never a huge fan of the Madagascar movie, except for the first one, but the penguins in that movie, people say were the best part, and I somewhat agree. They had some of the funniest jokes in the series, and now they have their own movie, and that, it was, I don't think it didn't have to be made, honestly, but, I mean, it was still enjoyable, but let's talk about it. So the story is, it's about the penguins. When it first starts, you see them, they're little babies, and they're tough, they're weird, until they find another little tiny penguin, Private, and he was left alone, and he was an egg, and he pops out of the egg, and they're like, oh, well, you can become our adopted brother now. And so the story actually follows Private growing up with these three idiot slash smart slash cool penguins, and he's not really that great at the things they do, a few little things, but he has to learn off them, and he has to prove himself to them. Like, he's not just the one out of the group. He can actually be one of the cool penguins. And then they go on this mission with Benedict Cumberbatch as this wolf and his little gang after John Malkovich, who's a squid, and he's trying to stop the penguins from being cute. That's ridiculous. But anyways, what I think of the movie, it's for kids. I'm going to get that out of this review. It is for kids. The comedy is meant for kids. I chuckled a few times, and honestly, it just wasn't my cup of tea, even though I hate tea. It had some chuckles at the movie. The animation was good. I mean, it reminds me of the Madagascar trilogy animation, so it wasn't beautiful animation like How to Train Your Dragon and Be Hero 6. So it was still a fairly decent movie, just with a few little chuckles. But I have to say the best parts in this movie are probably a few elements. First things first, the relationship between all the penguins and seeing them grow up. That was interesting to see, but I don't know if we had to have a movie for that. And I like how they focused on Private growing up and going through these tasks and everything. That was cool and everything. My mom thought it was a cute movie, and I thought it was alright. Few chuckles there and there, but it is meant for kids, and I was in a theater today with kids, I swear. The previews were at kids. I mean, the whole theater was pretty much kids and parents. I saw one old couple, and that was it. But overall, it's just a kids movie meant for kids. Got a few chuckles in there. If you're a fan of the Madagascar trilogy, then I think you're really gonna like this series. This movie. But overall, the relationship between the penguins and all them growing up, that was cool to see, and it was interesting. The story kind of focused on Private growing up and everything, becoming all them. That was cool. Benedict Cumberbatch was fine as the voice. The voices were good. The animation was fairly decent. I mean, overall, it's a kids movie, and it was alright. I'm gonna give this movie a 2 out of 5. How about that? 2 out of 5 is my rating. It's a decent animated movie. It's totally forgettable. Anyway guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, see you guys next time. Bye guys.